In my opinion, Devil Fruit Bag is one of the most important game passes in Grand Peace Online, but is it worth your Robux? That's the question that I'll be covering in today's video. I've had Devil Fruit Bag for a really long time, and most max level players that I've run into also have the game pass. In my opinion, Devil Fruit Bag is almost a requirement late game, especially if you plan on trading. You can trade items, but Devil Fruits are largely still the most valuable trading asset in the game. This makes being able to store Devil Fruits even more important for players, and another reason why it's important to store fruits is that it can really be the difference between keeping and losing a fruit in Grand Peace Online. Two scenarios that come to mind immediately are: 1, you finally get a Devil Fruit drop, but you're drowning. If you can't store the fruit, you'll lose it. But if you have a Devil Fruit Bag, you get to keep it. This is basically a perfect example of if you haven't got this game pass, you would lose out on keeping that item. A second scenario is after completing a dungeon, if you get a fruit, you'll be unable to keep it unless you can store it after you complete the dungeon or give it to a friend. Like, without a bag, you could also lose your fruits if your Wi-Fi caused your game to crash. Now, that is something you can't control, and also something that could have been completely avoided if you were to just store the fruit beforehand, which requires a bag in this case. Okay, so I've covered some nightmare stories that are pretty rare occurrences, but in general, is this game pass worth it? I'd argue that it is. However, I think something this necessary should be obtainable in-game without the need for buying a Robux game pass. I must admit though, one downside of making Devil Fruit Bag free is that it would probably increase the amount of alts people will have, which could lead to duping or something similar to that. You could also argue that if the game pass is worth 3, that this issue could be tackled in other ways. In conclusion, though, I think that if you're gonna play Grand Peace Online for a long time, and if you really want to enjoy late game content like trading and farming fruits, farming things like sea beasts for fruits, you need this game pass. I'd even argue that people should buy this game pass as soon as they start playing, just so that they have the opportunity to store a fruit if by chance they get one while leveling. That's my take on whether or not Devil Fruit Bag is worth your Robux. Leave a comment down below if you've got Devil Fruit Bag, if you think it's worth the Robux you paid for it. I know a lot of people complain that GPO game passes are really expensive, and honestly I can understand this. I think it's 400 and something Robux, which is quite a lot for an item that's this important to the game. Overall though, I think it's pretty it should probably be like, if you're going to buy GPO, I would include this in the purchase price because it is almost necessary in my opinion, so it has that level of it's needed almost. And yeah, I kind of dragged this out a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed the video still, and I hope you're having a great day, evening, whatever time it is for you at the moment, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We just hit 10k a few days ago, and I'm super excited to see where this channel will go, so make sure to sub and keep an eye out for new videos. I upload daily. And that's pretty much it, so I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.